You're saying that he looked at the same genealogy, but he chose certain people out to make the number 14. That's what you're saying. You sure?
Yes.
Okay. According to what you're saying, then, that would mean that all the names here should be in the other genealogy because he's choosing them out.
Not necessarily.
The genealogy of Jesus in the Bible.
Yeah.
All right?
There's a difference between Matthew and Luke.
Hold on. All right, so you want to get to that, or you're already good with that?
That's what you're about to say, right?
No, so there's a point to that, right?
What's the point?
The point is, if you do a side-by-side reading,
They're different.
right? Not only are they different, look at the number,
Yeah.
right? Meaning, even if the people are the same time period, they could not be that one has 43 and one has 26.
Unless one of them picked out certain ones that he focused on.
Excellent. So now, when you look at which one picked out what?
So, according to Matthew's genealogy, he was focusing on trying to bring out the Messiah's relationship to David.
Okay, so you're,
even if you,
but they both go to David.
yeah, they do. But Matthew was really pinpointing.
Where did you
and
get that
bringing
from?
out.
It's not in the text?
Well, it is in the text.
Okay, show me.
Actually,
Show me.
I'm actually trying to tell you something.
Okay.
According to Hebrew writings.
Hebrew?
Hebrew writings.
This is in Greek.
Well, we're talking about Jews. And we're talking about, he says 14, 14, 14. According to...
Where's 14, 14, 14?
Are you listening?
I'm trying to understand the verse,
Are there
though.
14? Does he say, and after this there was 14, and then after this there was 14,
No.
and then after this there was 14? It's not in Matthew?
There you go, bro. There's Matthew right here. Here's the genealogy. Read it. All of us can hear it from you. It's right there. Read it out loud so we can hear it, bro.
I'm trying to find it.
You're grooving. Jazakallah khair. Let everybody hear you, bro. Read it out loud.
I'm trying to find the specific
All right,
one.
go for it.
Have some patience, my brother.
I got patience for you anytime.
Good. All right, so
There you go. So
all
who?
the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations.
Okay,
And David until the captivity of Babylon are 14 generations.
excellent,
From the captivity in Babylon until Christ are 14 generations.
excellent.
And in the Jews, the letters in Hebrew also look like numbers, and they make up words sometimes. The 14 will make up the word David in Hebrew.
Okay.
So
What does that have to do with genealogy?
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to listen.
According to Matthew, he was pointing out the relationship from the Messiah to David as being the son of David as his ancestor. He was pointing that out. And so in his narrative, he picked out certain names in the genealogy to fit that greatly got that picture.
Okay, so what you're saying is that they're both the same genealogy. Matthew just
No, I
picked.
said they're different. They are different genealogies. They lead up to the same. They end up going to the same ends, but they are different.
All right, let me finish what I'm saying, and then you can correct me. Okay? You're saying that he looked at the same genealogy, but he chose certain people out to make the number 14. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Okay. According to what you're saying, then, that would mean that all the names here should be in the other genealogy because he's choosing them out.
Not necessarily.
Okay, so let me ask, maybe I'm not understanding. Okay, you're saying that he wanted to make the number 14. Can I finish? Can I finish what I'm...
No, you misunderstand.
Okay, go ahead.
I promise I'll let you go.
All right.
But what I told you from the beginning,
All right.
these are different genealogies.
Looked at the same genealogy, but he chose certain people out to make the number 14. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Okay. Of different people.
They're not the same. They're like Matthew's is Joseph's physical lineage. Luke is his legal lineage.
What does
it's
that
not
mean?
Going through the same
What does that mean?
By law.
What do you mean by law?
So
Whose son are you?
So well, are we talking about?
No. I'm
talking about Jewish.
I'm talking about Jewish law. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So in Jewish terms, there was many ways to be considered someone's son.
How?
So one, you can be adopted by them.
Okay.
You can be their son-in-law, or you can be
Your son-in-law is not your son, but go ahead.
But you was called their son.
No,
And you'll find that,
okay.
you'll find that
So
in
let
the
me
book of Numbers.
let me explain something here from the genealogies. Okay. First thing, even if you took them to be two different peoples, the fact that you're missing 15 generations still tells you they're skipping, right?
I already explained.
Okay, yeah, I know,
why
but
Matthew-
I'm getting
not
there.
missing,
I'm
he's-
getting there.
he
Okay,
picked.
I'm getting there.
And it's
Now,
not the same.
is there a name for daughter in Greek?
Of course.
Okay. So when it says Joseph, Jacob begotten Joseph, right? What does begotten mean?
That's his father.
That's his father. So Jacob is the father of Joseph. Is that correct? Are you good or no?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go. Come
excellent. That's in Matthew. Take it easy, bro. Take it. We're gonna go. Don't worry.
Say yes. Let's go.
All right. In Luke, he says that Joseph was the son of Heli.
Yeah.
What does son mean?
It can mean many things.
Okay.
It can
So,
mean literal son.
okay,
It can mean son-in-law,
okay.
It can mean adopted
but the
son,
word
it can
in
mean
Greek is what?
Huh?
What's the word in Greek?
I don't know.
Two.
Okay.
All right. If you're saying son here, the word two means son-in-law. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what's saying. Look, bro. According to the context, it'll tell you what
Okay.
how it's used.
So what I'm saying is, can you show me some context that shows that this is not the son?
Well, the fact that Matthew says that Joseph is begotten,
Okay.
and in Luke it just calls him the son of Eli.
Okay.
Those are
So-
two different phrases.
So go ahead.
So and when you're talking about Jewish context,
Got
and
it.
how they considered sons and begotten and all that, things are different.
Okay.
And there's a clear difference with how Matthew presented his genealogy
Excellent.
and how Luke presented his genealogy. It's not a contradiction. They're different
Okay.
genealogies.
Gotcha. So listen.
They're not the same.
Okay. Let me take it easy, bro. We're gonna go back to the Greek of it. So I've got the Greek because it was written in Greek. You're just making things up right now.
No, I'm not.
Listen. Let me finish.
No, what?
Look. I listened to you. Look.
It's
I
Bible, bro.
listened to you.
It's
So
Bible.
I listened to you. Are you gonna listen to me?
I've been listening to you.
No, you're interrupting me, right?
You made me laugh. You're funny.
You can laugh, but listen while you're laughing.
I'm listening.
I like being funny.
Thank you. I like you too.
We're gonna take it back to the Greek. So inginsin, it means begot. Okay? So here, if you go to Matthew all the way through, right? It is the same word used, right? So begot, right? So these are all the children. No son-in-laws, okay? In Luke, the word used is two. Two meaning, it actually comes for the, meaning from, right? Of, right? And that word is used all the way through the whole lineage. So if you're gonna say two represents a son-in-law, then that would mean that Adam was a son-in-law of God, and that would mean Seth is a son-in-law of Adam, and Enosh is the son-in-law of Seth, and so on. So unless you're saying that two means son-in-law in Hebrew context, then you would say these are all son-in-laws because the exact same word. You can't change the word as you like to try to put together a contradiction that's clearly a contradiction to make it not. If you're gonna say, according to linguistics, two means son-in-law, then the same word is used throughout the genealogy. You're taking it differently when you want.